Hey everyone, welcome to Chill Gaming. This is the Final Factory playthrough, part 9. And before we had this bus set up, this little vertical bus that's been building all sorts of items for us for the towards mid-game. And the research we've done, as you can see, we've done a whole load of different research. And this is the last of it here, this clip. But I'm trying to get Dyson Sphere for the power. And then all that what that entails. But I know from speaking to a lot of the other players that this bus here, you've got to progress up from it. We've got construction bots as well built here. So if you come down this, if I press the map, you can see that I've explored a whole load all around the whole base, as you can see. And if I zoom in here, so press M, go to the bottom of the map, you can see I've made a solar powered bus that's enclosed by armor blocks. Got some exploration on it, and then you'll dot every so often the defense towers. Now I'm on the easy setting, so you don't get attacked nowhere near as much, but your gameplay may be different. And what we've got here is I've got coming off of the old bus as best I can some of the produced materials, and they're going down into a copied version of the factory that's on the old bus. So here we've got plasma engines, and they're coming across to the shipyard here that's building all our different ships. And the plan today will be, because it's going to be released today as well, so whoopee, I'm excited for them. But the plan will be, for us anyway, is to copy these buildings one by one, get the mats that they require. So for example, the robotic arms need medium density, and then these ones here, the fabricators, they need robotic arms and low density, so on and so forth, all the way down. So we'll replicate these and put them on the bottom here, is what the plan will be. So I might do a speeded up playthrough of it, and then stop it for important information, or I might just talk you through bits of it and have speeded up bits and talk a bit more, etc. So yeah, there's what we're going to try and achieve today. I can't remember in part 8 whether I showed you the player ship. It was a different orientation to this, but it's exactly the same ship, and you can go into it. This is what I've cleared all of the areas of. These are singularity power generators. So they take ice that comes in from the comets, it gets stored, seeing these two here, and then transported to across. And it feeds all these the power stations, and then the engines, and then all these lasers that are dotted around the outside. And these two are the defense side of things, so they have knights stored in them. And as you go out, they'll all swarm them, and the lasers will attack everything. But the first thing I'm going to do is to do these, so I'm just going to do Control C, which is the copy command, and I'm going to get it to, so where's all this coming in here? So if I just copy that section there, actually I'm going to go out a bit further. We go here, and copy that lot, and then we come down to the bottom factory. Bus. This is the big bus, as they call it. Apparently you get a lot more stuff that's going to be sitting on it. So we've got to try and line this up, because these don't line up brilliantly. And obviously you've got that solar panel there, so ignore the tubes, but you can see the station core is actually lining up with two of them. So what we'll do is place it. We'll get rid of these, and the bots will come out and build it for us. It'll automatically have power from this lot. Now what we're going to do is change, I might change this so it comes down and then goes along to here somewhere, so it feeds it into this, because all these need is medium density, which is here. So if I stick in, I leave that storage there, we could have, maybe it comes in here on this one. Where I can, I'm just going to do bots only because it saves in stability. So we'll put that bot there and that bot there. We'll delete that bot and we'll grab all of this and stick it into this one. Get rid of that one. Grab everything out of there, everything out of there. Stick everything we can in that one and everything we can in that one. We'll put then a cargo one between them. So everything's coming down. This is transported to this logistics bay here. This cargo will transport to this one. And then what we'll do is we'll get another inserter. And remember to turn off your bots first of all. So it's telling you they're turned off. And you press F6 to turn them on. So get your little bot. So it wants to go there and then rotate it round and put the other one the other way. That one you're going to set the filter to components, low density. And this one's going to be set to the intermediaries and the robotic arm because that's what's coming out. So then not the low density, you want that as medium density, sorry. So the medium density will flow up here and the robotic arms will come out. And then if we change these here to a faster tube, rotate them round. I'm going to wait for them to be deleted. Well, actually, they were fast tubes, so don't worry about that. No, they weren't. So I'm going to do 3 at fast. See if that's enough to get the medium density through the factories. Excuse me a moment, my dogs are having a moment. Okay, right, yeah, getting back to this. So I've done the fast tubes halfway up, let's say. We turn the inserters back on and we see if this will get through. If not, I might have to manually pull some up the side here. No, it's getting through. Exactly what we want it to do. So now it comes the robotic arms. They then come out to this logistics bay. And we rotate one of these cargoes around. We think, right, what have we got left here that we aren't using? So this is making the plasma engine, which comes out and goes into this first one here. It also transports them over to this side here, so this can use them for shipbuilding. So we will go on the second one, which is this one here. So if we come out of this and stick a storage container and then do a junction to there. Now we might not be able to do that or that. Let's change these solar panels around a minute to see if that will help. So if we put that there, we'll go up with a solar panel. So the solar panel will go 1, 2. We'll put that one there. Stick the solar panel the same way. So rotate it round, down, put it down. Stop your inserters again with F6. Put down the inserters to move. You want to move out of there, you want to move it across there, and you want to put it into that logistics bay. Now the reason you keep stopping them, you've got to make sure you set the filters, because if you don't, what will happen is at some point, what could happen, you could mistakenly put something in there and this thing will just transport whatever's in there. Whereas if you tell it, these storages etc. will only then fill up with the arms. Now it pays actually to put 2 storages down, which is what I'm going to do when that one gets disappeared. Like so, and then that will fill up with robotic arms to give us a little buffer. So turn the storages, turn the robots back on, the bots back on. This is waiting for that to be built. You see it's already filling this one up. It's exactly what you want it to do. 5 in my bag, I'll get rid of those. And then what you do with these, you can either carry on using this strut. It's going to be interesting to see if it actually lowers any stability. So if we look at it, it's 3, 1, 4, 5. So if I delete that, see what it's going to come down to. Just waiting for the bots to come out, clear it. Because when you do construction bots, they do the deleting and building for you. So You get 3146, so it does actually lower it. So it would pay to put these in. So I've taken them out to allow for a panel to go across. I don't think it'll let me build one there. No, it won't. So I'm actually increasing the world stability by not having them on. Anyway, right, so that's going into there, filling that up. See, excellent, it's exactly what we want. So now what we can do here, we can tell this, we're not going to be using these two, so you might as well just delete these. There's no point in having them because you won't use them. And that's the beauty of this bus. It's very adaptable to what you want to do. So if we get the large cargoes, and we tell that to transport those over, click it and tell it that it's plasma engines. As I say, we've got two slots in the logistics space, so one can be this and another can be 100 of something else. So what that will do is transport that over, as you can see. So well done, we've done another product. Want another word? Yeah, so the next stage is to just replicate this. So I'll go up here and look at these other factories. And the next one's the these things. What are they called again? Fabricators. And they're going to use the same. So we might be able to use bots that transport them across. We'll see how close the gap is. But we've got low density already over there. So again, you just copy it, Control C, grab the whole thing, go down to your factory, zoom out a bit, and then go to the next. Rotate it round and see if it'll fit, which this will, but it's a bit close to that. So the options you've got, you could come up here and have the inserters come up that way, thereby getting a better angle on it all. So I'm going to do it there. Let that build, and then what you do is you come out of here and straight into junction boxes and let the inserters feed everything. It's the easiest way to do it. Do away with those, let that build, and then we'll work on getting the low density, which is here. So that's coming out and going into this first one, but because we want it on this run here, we put cargoes down, so 2 cargoes. That's going to then take out of this logistics bay and move it to this one. And we can then come down like we've done here, feed it into this factory. What else is it they needed? Yeah, robotic arms. So because they're being built here, there's nothing stopping us, you know, using an insert to drag them across here if they'll work. However, they go across those. No, they don't. So what we might have to do is we're going to have to bring them in the manual way. Because the inserter arms are here, I could probably come across here and drag one onto one of these, and then bring it in that way. Saves going out and in. But yeah, so that's the next thing we'll do. Okay, right. As you can see, I'm just building the junctions that are going down, putting up here. That's going to be a tricky one, so what I might do is delete that one quickly, stick in a storage here, and it goes. Come on. Put storage in there, and then what we'll do is we'll put the bots down, so rotate them around, and you know they're coming downwards, 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 and then one's coming from down. These are carrying on down, line. Like so. Now these all should start filling up, and then bringing the materials down, which they are. We'll get rid of that one, we'll get rid of that one, and we'll probably have a product. Yeah, we'll have a product coming the other way out of this here. So, right, let's now put something in motion here. So, these 2 products are coming out. solar panel on them, get the inserter box to grab there, grab there, grab there, grab there. Then the output is going to come from this side. Storage. Where's the storage again? It's going to go to storage. And F6 to turn the box off. So I want it to set what I want out of it. So coming out of that is that fabricator one. And that one's going to take it to there. The cargo is sitting on the opposite way. And we've got, that one's been taken. Now we could put them in one of these, I suppose. Which is what I might do. We'll put it in the bottom one. So if we come out of here, go up one, put in a solar panel, and again tell it what you want out. It's good practice to just use the filter, even though there's only one item in that logistics bay, but it's always good practice. And then press F6. These should start to build. Now we might have to do the trick of speeding up these. So if we delete them, put on the fast tubes, tell one to be, what does it these need? Low density, so low density, and what does the other one need? The robotic ones. See if that's going to filter through. If not, I'll have to speed this one up. Yeah, it's working. Excellent stuff. And that's all coming out and sitting in this. So now if we put across here, you'll see how this is going to. You've got to press F6 again, because it's very important you tell these ones what to do. So set the filter again for that one. I know it's a plasma engine, and that's all that's in there. But this one, you've got plasma engines. You'll see in a minute. If I press F6, you'll see you'll get 100 of each sitting in there. There you go. So when you set the cargoes here, these things, and you put two down, you've got to set them both, one for the plasma and one for the fabricator. Otherwise they will take whatever's in there, doesn't matter what one, and it's going to mess up your logistics line. So because we're not using these two, we can delete these. And that's how you do it, guys. It's literally copy and paste, stick them in, and then when you're if you've copied me here and you've got this thing sitting above, you haven't, and you've got a different design, you can put your factories at the top here. You don't need to do what I've done. I've got no choice because it's the only bit of space I've got. But that's how it works, how you start to progress. So you know, the next part of this playthrough, you'll see I've got much further on this, and then it'll be a time to start to demolish this, because we're producing now a fair amount of what this thing needs. And if I zoom into this here, you'll see that it's not used any of the plasma engines, because we're building our own ships now. This now can be almost can be deleted. It's still got a few plasma engines in some of them. So what I'll probably do is stop my ship production and let it use all of those, then delete this. Got to find out what's using the plasma engines down here. Now this is, so what I can do is cut this off, which I'm going to do now. Cut what's all in here. Let's see, what do these all need? So arms, they're producing everything on here, so we can cut this one off as well. And what will happen is as we're building stuff and it's using more and more of these, because these are provider chests. I don't know whether I spoke last time. These are normal chests that we had before. Providers go with the construction box. They have a network storage, which is what the cargo box, when you disassemble stuff, it drops them in, and then it goes into these provider chests, and they're full of all sorts. But But if you put provider chests on your outputs, when the construction bot says, hey, that guy needs some solar panels, or whatever you're actually building, and they're in here, it'll pick them straight up from this if they're not in any of these. So it's always good practice now to start using these provider cargo holds. And you put it on everything. It's the same as what I'm going to do now with this one as well at some point down the line. So you want to try to remember that, but I need to get these done so we're producing more and more of the ships. So that's going to be it for this part. When you come back into part 10, then you're going to see, this will probably look the same, maybe a few deletions, but you'll see this will look different. And hopefully I can start doing something up here and getting the ores to be dropped onto this. Because at some point we're going to have a power supply on one end, not necessarily that end. I might move this yet. We might stick a singularity power supply here. Then again, if this research hurries up, it's taking its time, we might do the Dyson's sphere, which our nearest Dyson sun or whatever to put it around is one of these. So I've not done it before, so you'll be with me on something new that I've never done, or we'll put it here. But we'll see how far it goes. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and hit the notification if you want to see new videos that I make. I am going to do some other games soon as well as the Final Factory, so yeah, it's going to be exciting stuff. So thank you for watching, and as I say, I'll catch you all next time. Take it easy, guys.